New at 6, the burglar alarms are nearly constant in one of San Jose's roughest neighborhoods.
I always say, just tell people to, walk through the neighborhood. You know, if you don't know the neighborhood that the kids live in, then, you don't know anything. You know?
Today, armed private security guards patrol the streets to help keep residents safe.
Bullies are bad guys.
Officer Phil White leads the class, engaging students in active role-playing.
One tweet said, "Threaten me or my family and I will use my God-given and law-appointed right and duty to kill you." Another said, "By the way, if anyone feels they can't breathe or their lives matter, I'll be at the movies tonight, off duty, carrying my gun."
Bruh.
The destruction in our world today is the murders on the streets caused by our so-called protectors, the police. There are homeless people that live off dirt and rocks, always getting moved away by the city. Abuse within children, relationships, and animals who don't even deserve to be beat are abused and left on the streets or chained up. Jails are filled with many people. All money goes there when there's always a better solution not to incarcerate them.
Despite all these acts of destruction we see in this community and world, there are also equally great and sometimes even greater acts of regeneration that often go unseen. Regeneration in our community is young people standing together to challenge those who abuse their power, whether it's police, politicians, or authority figures.
I'm telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come into your class, you want them to get excited for this, you gotta come in here, you gotta make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you gotta touch his freaking heart.
Regeneration takes form when families and communities band together to provide each other food, clothing, and shelter in their times of need. Regeneration takes place when we stand with those who are being abused, thrown away, or seen as worthless. Regeneration is when youth break out of those boxes and stereotypes they've been put in. Regeneration is when we support each other who are suffering in those institutions that often take lives away from us. Regeneration is in all of us, and we all can stand together against the destruction we see on a day-to-day level. We want to share with you how Regeneration Against Destruction started, and how you can be the next one to stand with us.
RAD was started in December of 2013 after the death of 4 homeless community members caused by exposure. RAD got created to regenerate the destruction that has been constantly growing daily. We began doing free markets every month to help one of the biggest homeless encampments in the Bay Area, the Jungle. We noticed that the community wasn't getting the help or attention they really needed, so we stepped up to join the community and fight for their human rights.
Joining RAD can really help young people develop strengths as leaders and being able to take action.
The reason why I joined RAD was because I really wanted to make an improvement in myself and in my community, and I saw that RAD was really doing really good work within the community and in improving themselves. And in order to improve your community, you must improve yourself, and that's really what they were doing. They were improving themselves to improve the community, and I really respected their work. So that's why I joined RAD, was because I loved the work that they were doing.
Because I saw an opportunity to change myself and give myself discipline, and then I also saw potential to change things that are happening in my community that I never thought would change, but then things I could actually give people food that need food. I could actually help, people financially that need help financially. I could actually be doing those things rather than pretending I am doing it.
All right, the reason why I joined RAD is because because every day I keep seeing the inequity and the injustice in the streets. And it's one thing to just rant and complain about what the fuck is going on in society. I joined RAD so that instead of sitting around and complaining, I can get up and do something about it.
I joined RAD because I felt like it was a good opportunity for people to come together as one and become a family.
How I have improved ever since I've been in RAD is that I've been more politically minded, and I see my neighborhood in a different way. I understand that the issues that are going on within my community are not our fault. They're not our fault. And I understand now that we live in a system that doesn't want us, or that is really trying to stop us from living. And ever since I joined RAD, I've been learning ways to fight back against it, how to resist it, and really how to regenerate myself while regenerating my community.
The changes I saw in myself in RAD were becoming more disciplined and working on myself to do my own projects that would probably help support RAD.
So what I got out of RAD was becoming politically conscious, because I already knew a bit before, but as I joined RAD, I feel like I knew more. And from my experience, and not only just that, is experiences that I got in RAD, to just get out there and help people. And I feel that was a learning experience in itself. And not only that, I feel like, even though the point of the organization is to grow, I really feel like I am growing as a person. Not only do I extend my arm to the community, but I feel like I'm helping myself too.
The impact RAD has made on me is I see myself differently and I see the community differently.
Why I believe people should join RAD is because RAD is really a really good organization. It's life-changing. If you really want to improve yourself, to improve your community, RAD is the place for you. It's a second family. It's a safe haven. It's an amazing place to be. The people are lovely. The environment is lovely.
It's because you can improve yourself in any way that you choose to. If you feel like improve the community aside from your personal problems. And that's why I brought two of my friends to join RAD.
The reason why people should join RAD, I personally think for everyone, you be doing yourself a favor, because not only do you get to extend an arm to your community, not only do you get to go out there and fight for people's rights, not only do you go out there and extend a helping hand to your community, but you're also helping yourself. You joining RAD will not only make your community grow, but you will grow as a person.
I think people should join RAD because it gives them a good opportunity to see what goes on in our community, and they get the chance to have a second family.
There's people out there that do care for, that do think that everybody should be treated equally, and that's what RAD's here. That's what RAD is about.
Having the experience of being in RAD can help you grow as an intellectual in your everyday life. Helping our community become the best it can be is our very intent by doing free markets, protests, and embedding ourselves in it by personally interacting with our people. RAD wants to do anything and everything we can to strengthen everyone around us to make our community a better place.
We are Regeneration Against Destruction. We believe that we exist in a world that is constantly being destroyed, and we are here to take a stand to regenerate.